Hello, I'm Chris from Linus Electronics, and today I'd like to talk to you about the MiniSonic mic kit. It's for music and performance recording, and it connects to your computer sound card, your camcorder or HD SLR, a portable audio recorder, or even to an iPad. Now, the kit comes in a box like this, and inside there's a preamp, two microphones. Underneath this one there's a lapel clip for reports and interviews, windshields for outdoor recording. Underneath this microphone there's two stand holders which allow you to mount the microphones onto a standard musician's mic stand, which I'm going to demonstrate now. So that just slots in there. I've got foam in the front and back. It provides a bit of isolation and clamps the cable at the back there. So that clips on here. If I take the second holder out, I can take a pop shield out. Now, this is really important if you're recording vocals. Removes plosives from vocal recordings, which create a pop or a hiss on the recording. That just clips on like that, really neat. Now, these microphones are omnidirectional electret mics, and we started making them for speaker measurements and room acoustic measurements as part of the test and measurement side of our business. I did some recordings and was really impressed with the natural sound and clarity that you get from an Omni, and it got me looking into what options are available, and I realised that generally they're quite expensive. Now, I'm also interested in getting good sound with video, and that's quite a difficult thing to do. So we've come up with a number of adapters that let you connect our preamp to an HD SLR or a camcorder, which I'll be talking to you a bit more about later. So with these products we're hoping to improve the standard of sound on people's music and video recordings. The preamp is a stereo microphone preamp which powers the microphones and provides gain control via these switches here. If you're recording a live band or drums, you'd put them in the top position, middle position for electric guitar, loud vocals, acoustic guitar on the bottom range. So if you're on the wrong range, these clipping lights will turn on, telling you that you're overloading the preamp and that you need to change range. There's battery indication here, full battery, half full, low battery, and then that starts to flash and flashes at an increasing rate as it gets closer to running out. It's powered by a PP3 battery in there, about 30 hours use, or you can plug mains in, or you can power it down the signal cable. On the back we've got mounting points for stand clips or a belt clip, and those let you clip it to a mic stand like this. So the preamp outputs at a professional line level up to plus 18 dBu on a connector we call Unison. Now, this is something that we use on some of our other products, and it essentially lets us put two balance channels onto a single connector into a small space and use a nice flexible cable. If you're travelling to film a gig, you don't want to be lugging around heavy cables and getting your left and right mixed up. So we've tried to simplify things by using Unison and then breaking out using these breakout cables that we provide. We've got XLRs there, TRS jacks, mini jacks, phonos. If you want to travel further distances away from the preamp, if you want to be free to move around with your DSLR and when you're filming a gig, for example, we've got these long 5-meter unison to unison leads. So that just plugs in here, and then we get our camera adapter that plugs in there. In this case, this is one for EOS 5D Mark II. Now, inside these camera adapters there's a small circuit board that attenuates the line level coming out of the preamp down to a mic level that the cameras use. Now, each one has to be specifically optimized for each camera model, as they all work at different levels. Now, as well as attenuating, the adapter also restores the bass frequencies going into the camera. A lot of these cameras have got a level of roll-off, which is there as a crude form of wind filtering. and this adapter is going to make sure that you've got a flat frequency response going into the camera and that you're going to get proper bass on your recordings. So you can also plug the camera adapters into any line level source, like a mixing desk, for example. So I've recently got myself an iPad 2, been really impressed with it. I'm going to show you how to connect the MiniSonic mic kit to it. First you need to get yourself a camera connection kit, that's one of these, and that gives you a USB input that slots into the 30-pin connector on the bottom of the iPad. Then get yourself an iMic. These handle professional levels up to plus 18 dBu, and we've also tested it, and its noise performance is pretty good as well. That goes in there, and then you want a Unison to mini jack lead, plug that in there. That goes into your preamp, and there I'm ready to do some vocal recording.